Edison. Edison is home to me. Edison is where I work. Edison is where I live. And if I look at my life, I have lived in Edison for more years than I have lived anywhere else in the world.
That's what inspired you.
So yes, I my biggest satisfaction I get when I work with people. I do things with them.
So, being a council member for Edison, what's the issue you're seeing which Edison is currently facing?
Last few years, we have seen more burglaries. We have seen more car thefts. We have seen more home invasions. I actually keep telling people that I'm going to be a 24/7 councilman. Now, whatever my time left, let me give it back to Edison.
Right.
That's my only passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of MB Talk by MB Grammy, where we connect our local voices to local listeners. I'm your host, Kish Schmidt, and today we have a special guest who's running as a council member for 2025 Edison Mayor elections. That's none other than Mr. Jayesh Mehta. So let's meet Jayesh Mehta and let's find out about their future ideas and goal with the Edison Township. But before that, make sure to like, subscribe, and press that bell icon so you guys get all the update about us. Thank you, Mr. Jayesh Mehta, for joining us today. And how are you?
Good, tired after walking 50, 60 doors every day.
I'm sure. Being a council member, it's not an easy job. So tell me about yourself and your connection with Edison.
Edison. Edison is home to me. Edison is where I work. Edison is where I live. And if I look at my life, I have lived in Edison for more years than I have lived anywhere else in the world. So I was born and brought up in Dhanbad. Then after school, I went to Mumbai for college and work.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then got married and moved to Gujarat, Ahmedabad.
Okay.
Then came to US in the year 2000. So I have lived for more years of my life in Edison than
So it's been
anywhere else
25.
in the world. So I think,
Straight you
and
move.
that's major part of my life. So what Edison has given it to me, I think everything.
So straight as soon as you came to the United States, you came to Edison.
Edison, first place.
So since 25 years, you've been living in Edison.
Live in Edison. My kids grew up here. Very proud. So I came to US for better education for my children. Okay, let's face the fact. And so my daughter was then 4 years old. I wanted her to have better education. I wanted to come here and study. So I came here in 1993, but went back because then I found the education was very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back. But I wanted this for my daughter. So I came here and my daughter was 4 years old. And I think mission accomplished. I was very blessed. My daughter studied in Edison schools, public schools till 8th grade. High school, she went to Wadlow Huttridge private school. From there, she landed in Princeton University, which is made me very proud.
Nice.
And she studied computer science, got a job. Now she works for an AI, artificial intelligence, yes, for a very nice startup. So all that I would give credit fully to Edison.
Edison
Made the
that
right
possible
choice.
for you.
God was kind.
Correct.
So the mission that I came to US was fulfilled. I came here for my kids' education, and
Now you're
I'm
satisfied.
happy.
Yes.
That and it's of course I'm blessed. I feel it.
100%.
It's all her credit. She worked hard. She studied. I shouldn't take any credit for it. But I came here and I thought so.
You
as I
just
said,
made it possible.
Yeah, God
for
was
them to-
kind, so I would give all the credit. for
Right.
that.
So tell me about what inspired you to stand for council member and also especially with Love Patel's team.
Oh yeah, two big questions at the same time. What inspired me? So my career graph, if you know, I have been involved with people since last 25 years in US. So when I came here, and you say, no, you don't choose work, the work chooses you.
Correct.
So things, each day happens to me. I have not planned my career. I have not planned what I'm going to do. I'm not a guy who is like writes down all his goals and missions and I want to do this. No, I'm not that person. I'll take each day as it comes. Same thing when I came to US, things kept happening. I got into events business. I was my first job was excuse me. My first job was I was hired as a event manager to the biggest Navratri festival that was happening in US during that time.
Mm-hmm.
There was this Edison big garba happening at the tent and all.
Yes.
And so I came here and I was looking for a job like everybody else. I wasn't very educated. I didn't have the computer background, or like I was not a programmer or something. So I was looking for a job, and so that's my first work, and I was good at it probably, I guess. So I worked there, and the one thing led to the other, and I started working for more event promoters in New Jersey. Then all throughout the US, I started working for mainstream corporates who wanted to reach out to our community. And 25 years, I've been doing this only.
Correct.
Working with people, for people, of people, helped many organizations, many associations, many senior organizations who wanted to organize, maybe do their fundraising or send a cultural message to the community.
Right.
I somehow got the skill sets from the experience while working here with people, and I could add value to that thing. If anybody wanted to do something, I would be able to contribute in my little capacity. Sometimes I got paid for it. Many a times I was not paid for it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was okay with it because I was enjoying. I started doing
Like you were
radio job.
learning
Yeah,
at the same time.
I never worked for money.
Right.
But it's not that I've ever been, there was ever been a dearth of money for me. So whatever I need, God has always given me more than that. So I worked as a radio jockey for 7 years in a row, no money, and I was happy. I would drive like 45 minutes in Princeton to be a radio jockey in the morning, do 2-hour show as your host and host, come back and then do my work and all. So 5 hours I would spend twice a week, because I thought whatever I spoke or the way I would play songs or connect to people, people liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, as long as they like it, let me do it.
Right. So that's what inspired you.
So yes, my biggest satisfaction I get when I work with people. I do things with them. So that answers half of your question. So why this
Why
as a
Lal
councilman? Yeah, why councilman now? Because I think now our population is increased manyfold in Edison. We are almost, I would say, 30-40% of our community in Edison. And I meet them on a regular basis. I want to be their voice, how I can connect. And at very little level that I've been involved in the past 3-4 years,
Mm-hmm.
I have tried to see that everybody is very busy doing their own chores, their family life, their businesses, their self-growth. I think I'm kind of now semi-retired. I'm done. Like my kids are happy. They're making their own money. I'm not too ambitious that I want to have businesses and I want to be like drive big cars and all. No, I'm happy. I think I'm content with this time. So what can I do with my time better? What gives me most satisfaction? And it varies for
Correct.
different people. Some people want to make lots of money.
Lots of money.
They want to be very creative. They want to be creating big companies, big jobs, which is fine. Maybe I don't have that drive. I have the drive that how can I serve as many people as possible? And so I don't even have a formula as to what I'm going to do for them. Whatever they want, I'm going to see how I can connect to the responsible people and help them get their things done faster. That's why I thought council would be a beginner post to, and as I said, it happens to me. I don't choose anything in life.
Right. So how what's your planning like, and how many people are you guys in the team, and how you guys are planning to help people out?
So, as you know, the council, Edison Township has 1 mayor and 7 council people. And 7 council people work together as a team to see how this town can be better, how the residents of this town actually, it's a legislative body. So how this, the people of Edison, the residents of Edison can, live comfortably, with safety, a better future for their children,
Correct.
safety and comfort of the seniors. That's the basis of the American culture. that people come here to this country, all the immigrants, so that they can work nicely, happily, give better education to the kids, and they can retire nicely and safely. That's why we all are here. All the immigrants are here only for these three things.
Understand. Yep, 100%. So, talking about the team, what does team mean to you?
Team means anything that I've ever done, I couldn't do anything alone myself, because as when you're talking about masses, when you're talking about hundreds of people, and in some cases thousands of people, to give anything to them, you need to have a team. You need to have a team of experts. Everybody has a particular caliber. Everybody is specialized in doing something.
Right.
We talk about a small event also. There are people who are very good at the guest check-in.
Right.
They're very good. The people who are very good at backstage management.
Backstaging, people good at management. So one person cannot be
Cannot be.
pro
And
in
then
everything.
there is you involve the, and if I break it down in the event section, the lighting person or the sound guy or the security person or the artist or the band with the artist. Everybody has a specialized job. And after you have got everything together, you are able to give that 2-3 hours of program or to those hundreds and thousands of people who have come. They go satisfied. If even one or two of those things are weak,
They don't get their expectation.
you are
right.
not going to be able to do this for year after year. I've been doing this for 25 years. Only because God has been kind, that it has always got me nice people around me, and they are putting their best with their heart and soul, and their interest is also aligns with mine, that they also want to, after taking the professional fees that they want to serve the best.
Right.
So without team in today's world, it's practically impossible for anybody to do anything.
Yeah. So, being a council member for Edison, what's the issue you're seeing, which Edison is currently facing?
Yes, I definitely, there is so much we can talk about, but I'll make it very short and
Right.
point wise, because the basics, fundamentals need this thing has to be taken care of. Number one, we thought last few years we've seen the safety and security has been a great challenge for us in Edison, and there are many reasons for it. It's not only Edison for that matter. The entire country has gone through that. Edison, it has increased. The state statistics showed that it has increased last few years. We have seen more burglaries. We have seen more car thefts. We have seen more home invasions. And these are the outside people who come here. And I think the reason for that is fundamentally that somehow those people who come to do these wrong things, activities, bad activities, they know that Edison probably has that community, okay, who is little affluent, who work very hard. They believe in saving. They have big houses, as you can. So they see that the houses have become better in the last few years, bigger, nicer. They drive good cars. They enjoy festivities like going to events. Weddings are a big thing. So they have jewelry and gold at their house because they wear it. They keep it in the locker, but they always bring it to wear it and use it. So somehow this is known to those bad guys, I would say. So they have started taking, it's so easy to kind of, because maybe this was not the case a few years ago when people would be keeping such jewelries in their houses. But now they know that these families love this and they will have it. So their interest to come towards Edison has also grown higher. I feel that. Okay. And so we need more safety. There is police. There is, and US is known for safety. But somehow in the past few years, there has not been that result that has come up for the safety. What can we do better? I'm sure the management and the people involved are thinking about it. Definitely. How I can add value is to see to it how we can work as a bridge to make that happen faster than slower.
100%. So, what do you think? How how you guys are planning to work differently than the current management?
You cannot, as a council person, as I said, we have a very limited role to play.
Mm-hmm.
And it's council meets only 4 times a month, uh, in the evenings. So our job is to not kind of make changes to that uh, level, because the people who are working, like the police department or the fire department, they're all professionals. They know what they are doing, right? And by finger pointing or telling somebody that you are doing this wrong or that doesn't serve the purpose.
Right.
What we can do better is what we need to get in the system to understand, work with the other 6 council people, my fellow team, design a plan, because everybody who is sitting there on the dais have the same interest for the betterment of Edison. They all have chosen this to kind of devote or dedicate their time and energy, because they all have the same interest at heart to make Edison better, safer, nicer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how all of us can get together. So I feel that once any person, any human being has the best interest at heart for anything they want to do, and if all those people come together, nothing is impossible.
100%. I totally get it. So, how do you plan to collaborate with mayor's office or with other council members as a result of resolve the problem of residents?
That's what. So council meetings, people come and they talk about their issues, their problems, their needs. So we need to sit down, and everything can be solved by a dialogue, by listening to people, sitting down together, and after a dialogue, reaching out to how we can solve those issues. It is definitely doable. Reach out for help at the state level, federal level. That's what this country is so beautifully built, at the county level, right? And there are people, there are resources.
Right.
That will be, and there have been, benchmarks of how people have dealt with this situation in the past. Problem is, who is going to do that?
That's
Who
the
has the
good-
time?
That's a big question mark.
I got involved in this, and why I want to run for this council office now is because, as I told you, God has been very kind to me, that it has devoid me of all the responsibilities of my life. I am like,
So now you have 100% time.
I
you can
have full
focus
time.
100%
So I keep
on
telling
your
people that
responsibility.
I actually keep telling people that I'm going to be a 24/7 councilman.
Right.
All other council people are 4 hours, because they have the family to
Right.
take care of. They have businesses and jobs to take care of. They have their spouse, their parents,
Their
their
personal
children,
life,
their personal life.
professional life, everything at the same time. And
Also
on
their
top of that,
desire-
they're working as a
Also their desire to maybe travel the world. I think I'm done with everything.
right. So now
I'm
you're
done
100%
with all responsibilities.
dedicated to just your position.
Yeah, I have no craving that I want to start a new business and make lots of money. I'm done with that part. I'm done. I said, whatever my little time left in life, I think I have enough. I'm happy and content. My kids, they are very well set. They're doing better than me. And God has been very kind. They studied hard and they're doing better than me. My parents, on time, they have gone to the heavenly abode and they lived their life very happily. Siblings, one sister who's in India, who's again better than me, as in better than me in the sense financial terms. So I have nothing. I have just to take care of myself. God has given me good health all the time in life. So I said, here I am. I want to serve, because whatever I have today is thanks to Edison,
Right.
thanks to people of Edison. I used to joke about it that if anybody invites me outside of Edison, I tell them I need visa to go outside of Edison. This is my life. I don't have to go outside of Edison for anything.
Right.
For making a living, finding friends, or work, or anything.
Anything.
Recreation, everything is the Edison for me, and I'm done.
Yeah. So like
Edison is my world.
one-stop shop.
Yes, I am. As I said, Edison has given me everything. Now, whatever my time left, let me give it back to Edison.
Right.
That's my only passion. And I think, again, I have not planned this. I'd never thought I'll be even contesting for a councilman. I'd never thought I'm going to go this route. But it has come to me. And
And
so
you just
I'm
grabbed the
knocking
opportunity.
doors. I hope, expect, wish, and pray
Right.
that people give me this chance to serve. And if it is meant to be, it will be. And if it is not meant to be, trust me,
It's not. It's never gonna
nobody's
work.
going to give it to me.
100%.
So, God bless.
Correct. So, in your management, like, are you guys planning to? Is your management planning to bring more technologies towards Edison and to make the future better for Edison?
As you know, that the world is moving towards it, right? And we are blessed that Edison has so many people who are in this IT field, and that's why they are because they find this as a
Correct.
safe haven to live in Edison. Our students are doing so fine. My daughter studied in Edison, went to Princeton in AI field. Yes, we can integrate human skills along with the AI power to run everything in this world better. And that has been, we have seen that by installing probably cameras at all these places. Now at the neighborhood. So in our neighborhood, we got together and said, what we can do in our neighborhood, let's install some cameras at the key entry points. So every district has some key entry points when you
Correct.
enter and so that we can monitor who's coming, who's going at that time. So if anything happens, we can feed that to the police. That, sir, this is the camera feed. Please, they'll be able to do the good job.
Correct.
So if everybody starts doing it at their own personal level, thanks to that ring cameras, you know how many times you have been able to. Now, we cannot sit back and say, oh, we're going to go traditional way of the bell. No. We all, and people are, that it is expensive, it has a subscription, but please, guys, install ring. It is only going to help you.
Correct.
If there is a ring camera, the people who are trying to invade your house, they'll be scared because they will be caught. So they have to wear all the hoodies and all the things. And still, with their
So
body
they're-
language, our police staff or the detective staff or the intelligence staff can definitely figure out how much you want to camouflage, thanks to the ring.
Correct.
So and these things. So today is, I would say, this is in the world. This is the best time to be born and live, because we have so much of facilities. Our ancestors, our parents, grandparents did not have these facilities.
100%.
They had to do things themselves. Today, there is a chance that somebody else will do it for you. You just enjoy life. Be a nice human being.
Correct.
Just do your job, and trust me, there's no place to live in this world
Better
than
than
this
this.
time. You cannot curse that this is the bad timing of the world. I would say this is the best time in the world we have right now.
Correct.
That we have so many help. That only what we need is a good intentions, a clean heart, and a desire to help.
Correct. So, talking about the education, so what is your team management? I mean, what is your management steps and your team taking steps towards making the education better in Edison?
So I'll tell you, this is not a question for me, because there is this very separate board of education and department of education, and they are very good at what they are doing. So we as a council people probably don't get involved with there is a school board, and they do a phenomenal job, right? So asking me that question, probably I would not have a nice answer for me, because I'm not in that spectrum.
The waters often feel disconnected from local government. So how would you help them to bridge the gap?
Very rightly said. I'm glad you asked me that question. When I'm knocking doors right now, voters are, especially our community people, and I would say any ethnic community people, are feeling that big gap. And you'll be very surprised that not many people from our community go out to vote at the primary elections. They go for the main elections. The president election, they will all go out. They will choose between
They will
the
choose between
presidents, which one they
presidents, yes.
like. But in the local government, they don't feel the importance.
Right.
The reason being, what I felt was maybe that there is not so much of personal knocking of doors by the people who are trying to make that connection, or maybe after they are elected, the personal touch is not there because those people are too busy doing what they are doing, and this is like an overwhelming extra thing that they have signed up for, the element of time, because everybody who has signed up to do my job have their other what is requirements, other responsibilities,
Correct.
like the family, the kids. They're out to earn a living, and that is what it is. This is America. We need to do that first. Family comes first. Their safety comes first. Their betterment comes first. You have to do things. So that is lacking, and so many of our community people, if I talk about, they find it difficult, or they find it practically impossible. They think it is impossible for them to reach out to the local governance, and they get
They back
used to, or they accept whatever is not available to them.
Correct.
Especially, I'll talk about our community. Okay, we talk about only South Asian community. Because we came here just a few decades ago.
Correct.
We got busy making a living because that was a priority.
That was a priority.
Then we got busy giving better education to our kids, better future to our kids. We got busy by ourselves now because we worked hard for these 2-3 decades. We want to relax and rejuvenate and enjoy those little things which are available in America.
Correct.
By going to different places, the cruises and the world tours and the Egypts and the Romes and the Switzerlands and the Europes of the world. Then again, we have to go back and work. So there is no time left because we are under that stress right now. And so everybody is getting whatever they are not getting, or whatever they are missing, or whatever they are lacking. There's no connection for them to represent. So they are accepting it. They're living with it. So when I knock their doors and I go with them, they remember, oh, this is not happening. This is what I need. That is what I need. I said, yes, you need this. Definitely you can get it because everybody else is getting it. Provided you have a representation. You need to come out and vote.
Vote for it.
We need to be shown as the people who are there. So as I say for the government, voters are the customers. Okay? So I put it in a very nice way that voters are your people, but the government wants voters to come out and vote for them. Right? Only if the voters come and vote, you will win the councilman or the mayor or the governor or the president's election. So for them, the voters are the customers, or voters are the people. Right? But if you don't go out and vote, suppose in Edison,
Then your
if
vote is not going
Edison
to get resolved either.
Yeah.
At the same time.
In the primary, you will get 10,000, 12,000 people to vote, I guess. There could be 16,000, 17,000 for the main election, at the president election. So the same people should also come out for this also, because this is local governance, but they will not, because those 4,000 or 5,000 people don't feel connected to vote, right? Now, whenever we try to put any demand or anything that we need as the elected officials would, the numbers will talk that, oh, people don't come out to vote in Edison. So we're not going to get the benefits.
Correct.
We're not going to get the grants. We're not going to get any thing easily. So my thing is, people should vote. The voters really need that connection. So that's why I say that I want to be your 24/7 councilman, so that you can reach out to me any time of the day and get involved with the local governance.
Correct.
So that is, I want to build that bridge. I want to be that connection. I also feel there is a gap.
Right.
Because people are busy doing that thing. There are 7 councilmen right now also. When I go and knock doors and ask people that, how many councilmen do you know personally? They cannot even name 7 councilmen. They cannot even name 2 councilmen.
I'm sure there must be some people who doesn't even know
No,
what
they don't
the council
know
department
any,
is.
Yeah, they don't know any council people.
Right.
So, okay, but they vote for them. Maybe they vote because There's nothing else. They just go and vote. But then
Right.
there is no connect. So if you connect, let people come out and feel connected to you that we want to vote for this person. This person is making sure that he'll be available for us to at least listen to us, be available
Mm-hmm.
physically, in person.
Person.
They can call up.
They
There is a
can-
phone number and they listen to
So
you.
as
And then
long as they know there is someone who's gonna.
I
listen
want to be
them.
that person, that I'm available to you 24/7.
So how would you make local government more accessible to the
Interactive.
resident?
And yes, that's what I'm telling you. So I want to be that bridge for all our Edison communities that you all are busy.
Mhm.
It's like everybody is, I would say, shareholders of the Edison, of say a company, and they have appointed somebody.
Right.
I am that person they have appointed to take care of their
The problems.
issues
Issues.
and connect them to the right people.
Right.
I'm not the person who's going to solve those
Solve
people
them. Yeah, of
because
course.
I don't have the
You will
capability.
Just, you will just direct them to
Direct
the
them. So at least they can call up.
right.
Some of these problems are not even problems. They're not even issues.
Right.
They just need an answer. They need somebody to come and at least talk to them, and 50% up, that will be solved. But who do they talk to is a question. I have lived in this town for 25 years, as I said. When a few years ago, I did not know anybody. I had to really get to work with the mayors and the council people to know that these are the people. But general people don't know. It's like shooting in the dark. If they need anything, they just call
They
up
will
the
just-
township office, and of course the answers will come because
It will
you
just
are,
go back and forth. And it will take longer time.
our seniors, our senior needs to be heard. Our children need to be heard. Our school system, there are people who have, the school board is there to help them. So similarly, when you elect a person, residents elect anybody, they need to have that person responsible. And that's why our Senator Andy Kim abolished that party line thing this year. And instead of voting, because you're voting such and such person for the governor, you vote his panel for the mayor and his panel for the council. That is gone,
Correct.
which is, I'm so thankful to him. Now it is the candidate.
Right.
So there are 6 governors, pick anybody. There are 3 mayors, pick your best choice, make your choice,
Make your choice.
research for them. We are all educated people. Find out about them, talk to them. And then decide who is the best one for you, who has the best interest at heart for you. Similarly, there are 7 people standing for the council. You need to select 3. Reach out to them. If they are coming to, ask them questions. Ask me questions. What am I going to do for you? How much am I available to do for you? Ask them how much time do they have for you
Right.
in their daily chores. What are they doing with their daily time? If they are so busy doing whatever they are doing, just sitting there, coming there 4 times a month for
not
the
helping
council
anyone.
meeting, trust me, nothing is going to get, you'll be back to where you were.
Correct. 100%.
This is not a 4-day-a-month job that people are signing up for.
Right.
But people want to because they think it, and there is, by the way, there is no red carpet at the end of it. There is no Oscar award.
Right. It's not just a social club where you just go 4 times in a month and just come back.
No, if you don't have this passionate heart to do things for people, to be available to give your time, energy, and resources, this is not the job for you.
Right.
I didn't do it when my kids were growing up. I didn't get involved with it at all because I thought those were my priorities. Now, when I think God has given me all the time and energy, I want to be that connect
Right.
with whoever it is. Trust me, people. It's a very driven thing. You have to have a passion to do this thing, to serve people, to be available to listen to them, and for that you need time. But if you are busy with your 40,
personal
50
thing,
hours of job,
then
then you
it
have a
would- it
family
wouldn't
to
be
take care of,
possible.
you have children, please take care of them first. But they say charity
Then
begins
don't
at
sign up
home.
for the responsibility.
Exactly. Charity begins at home. If you have all those responsibilities that you want, can we
take
do that first?
Right.
Other residents and neighbors will come later on. I'm done with those things. Trust me. In my whole week or a month, nobody calls me for anything they need from me because I've kept myself like that everything is done for my life.
Right.
I don't have to go anywhere or be responsible that, okay, here I'm answerable. I'm not answerable anywhere. I've not tied up anything for myself like that.
Right.
So God has been kind, I guess.
Right. So I mean, as we all know that Edison is the one of the diverse town of the state. So how would you ensure that everyone feel represented?
That's what. Very good question. So that's what council is meant to be. Council has to have that diverse representation, because every community has to be represented very well, whether it's by the council or the town or the governance at the state level. And diversity will only be able to, because everybody cannot reach out to every community, because Edison is very vast. And even if I say I have all the time in my life, I have only 24 hours
Right, 100% in a day.
in a day. Even if I say, and I still need to sleep, eat,
You also
take care of
gotta do your-
myself. Yeah. So there's only so much time anybody can do. So one person or one set of people cannot reach out to everybody. So here is our community is ever so growing. We have, I guess, 40-50% of us now. And whoever is easily acceptable. Ultimately, the council, I want to be that representative to bring forth their issues and things to everybody in the
circle.
mainstream. Okay, this is the issue at this place, whether it's North Edison, South Edison, Clara Barton area, or the other side of the town. Okay, this is it. How can we discuss?
Right.
My six fellow councilmen will love me because I'm going to be available to listen also on their behalf and bring that. They only have to do is, okay, let's take a decision
Yeah.
for them. But that's what I'm a team player. That's what I kept
Right.
telling the current mayor also. Mayor, please, I want to be working for you. Because ultimately you have to make the decision. You have to do things, because you are the mayor of town. You are approachable. Let me be your,
Council.
what do you say? Your ears and
Your-
eyes
right.
and hand and feet out there talking to people and said, hey guys, how can we make this town better?
Mm-hmm.
Anything goes. Like you cannot be everywhere.
Correct.
That's why you have
That's
me.
why you have team.
Yes. And that's why I'm there.
Correct, 100%. That's great. That's great. Good to know. So, is there any specific message you want to give it out to our local community or Edison Towns especially?
Edison Township. Oh my God. Edison Township, I love you. I've been here forever. And whatever I've gotten from Edison. So I want to give it back to you. Please give me a chance to, go back up there with a clean slate that I took lots from Edison, but I gave back also lots to Edison. So want a chance. More than that, kindly come out and vote, everyone. It is your right. Only if you vote, every vote counts. Only if you go out and vote, you will be able to make a difference. We have an early voting this year, which is great. 3rd June to 8th June, which is like good 6 days, which is starts on Tuesday till Sunday. 3rd June to 8th June, you can go morning 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. And on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to go out and vote. Please go out. You have received your mail-in ballots. I just heard somebody saying that there are 9,000 plus mail-in ballots out there, but only not even half have come back. So please dig into your mails and see if you still have that paper. Sign it up. It takes less than 3 minutes. Pick your choice, and sign it up, put it in the mailbox, and it'll be that easy. You'll have a voice. And yes, as I said, I am, putting forward myself as a candidate that I have all the time and energy and the passion to serve you all. Because God has made me, done with all my responsibilities very nicely, happily. And so I'm thankful that whatever my little life is left now, little years, I want to dedicate to serve you all, be your voice, be your choice, and help make you all live in Edison, work in Edison, retire in Edison happily, with the dream that you all have come to Edison, just like me, that Edison is the best place for all of us to live, work, and retire. Thank you.
So, thank you, Mr. Mehta, for sharing all your thoughts and giving us a brief explanation about the voting process too. And also wish you guys a very best of luck for your upcoming election. And again, guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us. Also, press that bell icon so you guys get all the updates about us. And please keep supporting us so we can grow. We can bring more and more episodes to you guys, and we all can grow together.